Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Screeny. There's a reason why Ellen DeGeneres is so highly thought of in the industry. The Ellen Show is fun, upbeat, and most importantly, pays homage to real people who are extraordinary in their own ways. The magic really happens when Ellen invites kids onto the show to debut their jaw-dropping skills. From piano-playing prodigies to 9-year-old CEOs, join us as we take a look at 10 of the most talented kids on The Ellen Show. Before we begin, do us a favor by clicking that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video on your favorite TV shows. Cory the Cookie Boss.
You started a company, you're the CEO of the company.
Yeah.
And how does the business work?
Our ingredients are all natural, 75% organic, and they contain no preservatives, no artificial flavoring.
What were you doing when you were 9 years old? We were busy reading Harry Potter books and thinking girls had cooties. This little guy, though, he was building an empire. Ellen knows an amazing kid when she sees one, and had Cory Neves on the show to talk about his cookie business, Mr. Cory's Cookies. Neves came up with the idea after wanting to see a healthy yet tasty product on the market that appealed to everyone. Before you know it, he's created a snack business that makes cookies with organic ingredients. The main ingredient, though, is pure love, according to this boss baby. It's an incredible story for a kid so young. He came across like one of the future leaders of the world, telling Ellen that he pays his mom $25 a week to cook the cookies. Ellen hooks Cory and his mom up with $10,000, a giant sign, and a brand new shiny car to help them get to their events. We're not crying. You're crying. Kai the Cutest. Kai appeared on the show numerous times to sing and chat to his girlfriend, Ellen. Last year, the youngster made an appearance to present Ellen with a Valentine's Day card, telling her that he loved her and thought she was beautiful. He might be barking up the wrong tree there, but it was such a sweet and moving gesture. What's more, he launched into a serenade of Ed Sheeran's hit song, Thinking Out Loud.
'Cause honey, your soul could never grow. Oh, let's evergreen.
The cute factor was off the scale. Ellen was visibly moved by the 8-year-old and his vocals. Although we can't strictly say that he's going to win any singing contests anytime soon, Kai has the kind of star quality that money just can't buy. His talents are more who he is rather than what he can do. Plus, he really gives it his all and throws himself into that song. The best part? When Ed Sheeran snuck up to sit behind him while he was singing his song. What a moment. Braylon the Bopper. What is talent really? Is talent the ability to do something incredible like build a company or play piano like a genius? Sometimes it can be as simple as having the drive to battle cancer while also dancing through it and inspiring others. Braylon Beam and his family caught the attention of Ellen, who immediately got in touch with the head coach of his favorite football team, the Panthers. The coach invited him to come and pound the drum at their next game. Braylon also got the opportunity to DJ alongside resident music man Twitch and showed the world his moves. It's a small thing, but you must have something really special about you to do what Braylon did. Facing cancer head-on with a smile on your face is something that takes a lot of guts and determination. So we're totally Team Braylon. Ellen gifted the family with a brand new car to drive around in and made their smiles even better, as did the handy $10,000. Justin the Musician.
Do you shake your head when you play?
I shake my head because, I shake my head.
Yeah, you're shaking your head there.
Yeah.
Justin Yu could play the cello so well that he was invited to play at Carnegie Hall. No big deal. The incredible youngster has been playing the instrument since he was 3 years old, so he was old-hat at it by now. Yu had all the markings of a genius and was able to travel to China to perform too. Ellen was immediately taken by the spirited child, who clearly loved being in the spotlight. Little Justin took to the stage to play a melody of Hungarian Rhapsody and Smooth Criminal, and it went down like a storm with the audience. Just for the record, the cello is one of the hardest instruments to play. Just like most string instruments, it takes a lot of practice, determination, and talent. Ellen gave her guest a little gift, a suit that doubled up as a soccer outfit. Incidentally, it was also his favorite color, so the savant walked away happy. It's just another day in the life of Ellen, right? Elias the Prodigy.
And are you excited to be back?
I'm so excited.
You like Hollywood?
I just love looking at your face.
This kid blew our socks off in more ways than one. Ellen herself called him one of the most memorable guests she's ever had, which is really saying something. The 7-year-old was a fireball of energy, dressed up like a miniature Liberace crossed with meatloaf, and had more confidence than Beyonce. That was some serious attitude, but in the best possible way. Elias had the star quality even before he started playing the piano. After a little back and forth, Elias takes his seat at the instrument and literally blew our minds by playing a Bach piece. His tiny hands shouldn't have been able to move that quickly, but they did. You can just tell that this kid is going to get incredibly famous. Elias and his brother Zion appeared on America's Got Talent later on and received a great reception. Ellen gifted her little buddy with a Harvard sweatshirt and a new sound system so he could carry on entertaining folks in care homes. Jesse the Samurai. UK fans might remember Jessie Jane from her appearance on Britain's Got Talent. The 10-year-old karate sensation first came to prominence when a YouTube clip showing her busting some moves went viral. And of course, it wasn't long before Ellen caught wind of it. Jessie really knew how to get her Bruce Lee on, moving in the kind of way that would take most adults years and years of practice. Having first gotten into the sport at the age of 3, the Irish-born youngster initially tried ballet dancing but told her mother, "Not every little girl wants to be a princess." The audience loved Jessie's intelligence and went wild for her even before she started her performance. When she came out, it was unlike anything we've ever seen on Ellen before. Jessie moved around a mat, demonstrating her kicks, flips, and more, all the while wielding a samurai sword. That's a big fat yes from us. Jessie walked away with a new outfit and a specially made karate sword courtesy of everyone's favorite TV host. Ellie the Adventurer. This little tot scoops the crown for being one of the youngest guests Ellen has ever had on the show, and her talent is so unique that it's hard to get our heads around. Little Ellie started learning to rock climb before she was even able to walk, but both of her parents were professional rock climbers, so it kinda made sense. The sweet 1-year-old appeared on the show with mom and dad and was eager to demonstrate her skills. As she is too young to even communicate, her parents encouraged her to climb by placing a toy dinosaur on one of the highest rungs. Ellie didn't use equipment either, instead climbing up the wall with her parents spotting her. As soon as she saw the wall in the studio, little Ellie was off and away, making her way up the wall with very little assistance. The best part? When she turned to the audience and smiled. Ellie loved the applause from the crowd, which made her little face light up. Brielle the Brain. Most 3-year-olds keep themselves busy by watching Paw Patrol and learning how to talk properly, but not Brielle. There's absolutely no doubt that this little girl is going on to an Ivy League college, probably by the time she's 10. Not only can she recite all of the past presidents of the United States, she knows all of the states and capitals, the countries in Europe and Africa, plus a ton more. Her communication skills are next to none, and she was able to talk to Ellen like a grown-up. Mom said that most of Brielle's knowledge started with flashcards, and now she's able to sound out words. The periodic table of elements was also part of her repertoire. Brielle knew her stuff, calling Barack Obama her favorite leader. Ellen whipped out some element flashcards, and the gifted child was able to give facts on each one while correctly identifying them.
And this is?
Tantium. It found in the Democratic Republic of the Congo in Africa. And if you had a map, I could show you.
I still wouldn't know.
To say it's incredible to watch is an understatement. Kev and Bev, the champions. We're just guessing here, but as a parent, you probably have high hopes for your kids, right? You'd want them to be happy above anything else, but a few talents chucked in here and there for good measure would be pretty stellar, wouldn't it? Kevin and Beverly's parents must have been over the moon with their kids. The two kids hit it off straight away as dancing partners, going on to become world champion salsa dancers. They gave a quality performance on Ellen, who quizzed them about how they were getting on being part of America's Got Talent. What would they do with the money if they won? Well, Kevin said he would pay for his college tuition, while Beverly stole our hearts by saying she would spend it on new toys.
I'm gonna buy a lot of toys. Hello Kitty's toys.
We love it when kids are honest. It's what makes the world go round. Daniel and his grand piano. Let's finish this video off in a truly spectacular style with Daniel Clark Beauchard. The 14-year-old was born talented and soon turned his sights to the piano. By the time he appeared on the show, Daniel has been playing the keys for over a decade. That puts those 2 drum lessons we had in 9th grade into perspective, that's for sure. Like a couple of our other entries, Daniel impressed the bigwigs so much that he was able to play at Carnegie Hall in NYC. As well as playing all the great classics as if it took no effort at all, Daniel treated Ellen's audience to a piece that he composed himself. The jaunty tune lifted the spirits of everyone there and showcased Daniel's otherworldly skills perfectly. The applause was so loud, we'd advise approaching the clip with caution. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on your favorite TV shows and tap one of the 2 videos on screen for another amazing video.